Truth is, anybody can wear a suit. Doesn't mean everybody belongs in one or can smell like they belong in one. Just look at James Bond, Jason Statham, Harvey Specter, Thomas Shelby. How many people do I have to name for you to see that sometimes wearing a suit isn't just about wearing the suit? You gotta wear the suit and you gotta smell like that's you. Having an expensive suit isn't just solving the world's problem in the suit. So make sure your suit is pressed, shirt is clean, everything is spot on. So the first type of suit fragrance combo that we're going to talk about is professional or office suit. For this suit and fragrance, you don't want something that's going to be invading everybody's space or into everybody's personal circle. So we're going to go over some few good fragrances you should wear in this setting. For designer, none other than Chanel, Bleu de Chanel, EDP. Maybe asking, why does this somehow keep making some sort of list on everybody? It might not be everybody's cup of tea because it is a very generic, clean smell, but it gets the job done. I can even go as far as saying you can wear any besides exclusive, but the EDP is a perfect balance. It is fresh, it's masculine, it smells good. For the more expensive or niche line, as you would like to say, you also have Creed, Green Irish Tweed. That is a very unpopular but popular one, only because it smells like freshly cut grass. But trust me when I tell you that when it dries down, it smells amazing. That is exactly what you need in a professional setting. On your more semi-affordable side, and I'm only saying semi because it is considered a designer, that is Mont Blanc Explorer. That is a pretty hot take, and that is a very close one to Creed Aventus. Fresh, woody, masculine, citrusy, bergamot. It is exactly everything you need. It is not that expensive, honestly. I got mine for like $80, and I didn't even get it from the actual store like Macy's or Bloomingdale's. I went and found it in another discounted store. I believe it was Joma Shop. We're going to take a right swing and go the complete opposite direction. We're going to talk about night fragrances. These you want to pull people in. You don't want to push them away. That's exactly what you need when you're wearing a nighttime fragrance. So this type of suit is really a date night suit, and this is exactly what you need for this type of suit. For a designer, one just came out, and I believe it is much better. That is Strong With You, Powerfully. It is intensely with a hint, small hint of cherry. Honestly, I find it better. It is a little more sweeter, but it gets the job done on a date. On the niche side of things, you want to go with something like Initial Side Effect Sweet Rum Tobacco Fragrance. This is beautiful for a date night. If you have the money to splurge, I definitely suggest you to get this one over Intensely or Powerfully any day. There's a few other options out there, but these two, by far, perfect. Your affordable side, well, you got Game of Spades Diamond. Absolute beautiful for fragrance. It is a clone, so don't be surprised if you smell it and you find another one that smells nearly identical to it. Definitely one that I suggest everybody to smell and or get. Now, wedding, it can be very iffy. Really depends on the wedding, on the season. Typically on a wedding, you're all going to be wearing around the same thing. For a wedding, here are my 3 fragrances suggestions. For the designer one, for a wedding, I suggest Dior Homme Intense. Musky, woody, iris, at the same time, very subtle. Honestly, you can pull this off even as your signature scent, not during the summer. That's why I said it really depends what season. Next one is MFK Grand Soir. This is the perfect mix of vanilla and amber. This is very, very good. Definitely by far one I highly suggest people to get if you want to smell clean but sweet and ambery at the same time. The next one is a much calmer one, that is Prada L'Homme. This is honestly fresh linen. Best way I can describe it. Very powdery, very clean, very elegant. Now you would only wear this to a wedding if it's an outside wedding, or if you honestly just want to smell like you're just clean. Doesn't scream attention, but it does scream class and elegance. Now for your black suits, this one is the power move of suits. You have a black suit that you're gonna wear, you need to make sure you smell like the man. This is why I'm gonna suggest first one, bit of an expensive one, Tom Ford Ombre Leather. A bit of a fresher, leathery scent, but definitely very leathery. So if you don't like leathery, do not get it, because that's basically its whole thing. Next one is a bomb of spices. It is insane how powerful this one is. This is PDM Caroline. This is very bold, same time it's very mysterious. You put this on with a black suit, people don't know who it is or what they just smelled, but it's definitely something for the older people, definitely somebody that's not 18 or 19. The next one is going to be Bentley for Men Intense. Bit more softer than the other two, but same time, it is a black suit. So when you're wearing a black suit, you want to stand out and be bold for the right reasons. Not every suit needs to be with a button up. You can wear casual suits with a t-shirt. As long as it's a nice fitting t-shirt, you can pull it off. For those types of days, those laid back days, you want to have something really fresh. Acqua di Gio Profundo. It is really clean, citrusy, fresh, really laid back, almost as if you're strolling by the beach, and that is just a very good, pleasing scent. Running some errands, some quick errands, and you have a laid back suit, go ahead and throw it on. You'll be just fine. Next one is a bit different, but it's Xerjoff 1861 Renaissance. This is a very white floral scent, very chill, very laid back, almost as a Sunday kickback type of scent. This is a very, very clean smell. Next one, in my opinion, bit of an underrated fragrance, but is by far one of my favorite ones. That is Coach Green with kiwi. Makes this fragrance absolutely great. This is a really good fragrance for a laid back person. Very fresh, very clean. This is something I suggest for anybody that wants to be really laid back and is on a budget. In the end, a suit will get you noticed, but the fragrance is going to help you be remembered. So make sure when you're picking out your suit and you're buttoning up that shirt or you're throwing on that t-shirt, about to walk out the door, make sure you have the right type of fragrance for that day.